Hey there folks, I thought I'd dedicate this tutorial to entering the 2x2x2 with the camera. The reason I wanted to do this is because I worry a little bit about the difficulty of you getting the orientation right, especially because I can't orient you to a center square, like with the 3x3. So the 3x3x3 has a center square that doesn't move, and I can just say, hey, go to the green side, go to the orange side. With this, it's not as easy. So what I want to do instead is I want to orient you towards a corner piece, and that is the red, white, and blue corner piece, and that is going to be our reference point. We are going to pay attention to that throughout the entry process. So the way CubeSnap is set up is that it wants you to do the front, left, back, right, down, and then up. And so it's kind of hard to know what that means because doesn't look like there is any up, down, left, right, or whatever. I try to give you some guidance here with this little diagram, but what I'm going to tell you right now, if you just can remember a few little moves, then you will not need this confusing diagram, and you will probably have a lot more success, and things will go better for you during entry. Okay, so let me just kind of explain what to do. The first thing you want to do is, again, pay attention to this red, white, and blue corner piece, and then think of the blue as the front, the red as the right, and the white as the down side, or the down face. So the front face with the blue, the red face with the right, and the down face, the red face with the red, excuse me, and the white face is the down face. So we're going to take a picture of the front face first, and then we're going to turn the cube counterclockwise. So you are now looking at the left side, so it's the front side, left side, the back side. Then we're back to the right side, and we again see this piece here, which is part of our reference piece, which is the red, white, and blue piece. So we're going to take a picture of the red side, and then back to the front. So one thing you should note is that this is the orientation you should take the picture in, again, with this piece in the lower right-hand corner. It's the front, left, back, right, and then back to the front. Don't take a picture again of the front. That won't do you any good. But once you get back to the front, then you can go down and then up. Okay? So let's go ahead and try this with the camera, and let's see how it goes. Now, I'm not sure whether this camera right now has learned this cube. So one thing you should do is every time you take a picture of a side, especially if you're kind of new to this, is make sure you make all the corrections you need, because once you make the corrections and change side, then you've actually taught the camera what a blue looks like, what a green looks like, and it'll do much better in the future. So when looking at this, you'll see these little colored squares on half of the cubes, and that refers to the blue face of the red, white, and blue cube. So what that means is that a blue better go underneath there when entering. All right. So I just activated camera mode, taking a picture. As you can see, you can tap to correct. It got it just right. So now, like I said, front, left, good, back. Now look at that glare on that blue piece. If I were to take a picture, it's probably going to call it white. So let's see what it says. See how it called it white? That's because there was glare. So what you probably want to do instead, I'm just going to go ahead and reset this side, is hold it so that the glare is not hitting that blue, and now it's going to do much better. Very good. Okay? So now we're back to the right, and again we see this little color circle here. That means that it's the red side of the red, white, and blue piece. And a red piece better go underneath it. If not, then you've done something wrong. Okay, but I'm doing it right. I know what I'm doing. Great. And now we're back to the front, but I don't want to take a picture of the front again. I want to take a picture of the downside. So now that I'm in the front, I'm going to go down. And look, we see this white piece here. That'll be overlaid by that white circle here. And there you go. And then I want to go back to the front. This is kind of the way you want to look at it. And then to the up face. And then take a picture that way. And it is now ready to solve. And as you may or may not know, you can go ahead and press here and randomize the pattern you want to move to. and then start solving by pressing either the start solving here, or you can press this button here. Now that's how you use the camera. You can also enter in with these colored circles down here. So for instance, you can go like this. Oh, let's go and go blue, green, yellow, and then that's always going to be there. I don't necessarily need to go through the whole thing, but you might find looking at the 3D view a little bit easier, and because that maybe gives you a better sense of space and orientation, and so you can enter it in that way. So I've switched sides, orange, green, and now what I might suggest is go ahead and just do all the faces you can see before going to the back. Orange, red, red. Let's do the bottom side, or the down face. Orange, white, yellow, orange. Now we're going to do the right face. And now we just have the back. So we're looking at the front and we turn it around twice. And then we got blue, red, green, and blue. And that should take us to the solving prompt right here. So hopefully this helped you. I know it can be a little confusing without these center squares. Like I said, I always value feedback. You can go ahead and message the developer like this. Send developer message. I've provided a lot of kind of help here. It may look like a lot of reading, but if you read this and kind of answer my questions, I'll have a much better chance of helping you solve your problem. And so any particular problem you might have, please send me a question or just feedback on the app or suggestions for additional features. I'd love to hear from my customers. So that will conclude this tutorial. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a good time entering and solving. Thanks. Bye.